Hi to everybody watching from the Sustainability Fair. My name is Peter Tcheleshev. I'm a junior at the Berkshire School, and I'm from New Jersey. And I'm just here on video today to showcase a little website I've been working on that details the research I've done in a class called Sustainability thus far. And this website sort of just focuses on the wider picture of reducing emissions at Berkshire, which is the school I attend. And yeah, this is the homepage. I'm just going to walk you through it. I looked a lot into my school's heating program and how to lower emissions through alternatives while remaining economically sensible. And that's really been the biggest thing for me. This project is called the Berkshire Heating Project, something I've been working on for a while, just compiling research and forming relationships throughout my school. And that's something I definitely encourage in your own community as well, just to make connections, and try and get involved in your own community. And from here, this is our solar field. It's very nice. And yeah, let's go look at the rest of the site. So this is the mission page, probably my favorite page of the website. Just details what I've been really focusing on, which is lowering emissions. And from the research that I've done, heating is a large factor in what Berkshire emits, and there's some statistics about that below. Here are the three cornerstones of what I've been sort of thinking about in my project, which is the path to net zero. The economic implications, which has been a big one. I looked into Massachusetts tax incentives, which I also encourage you to do in your own state, is just to seek tax incentives proposed by your legislators to go and see if you can make a change in your own community. And of course, getting others involved, which is something that I really had to learn throughout the process of my project. I mean, I had to go and seek out the information that I couldn't find on my own, and that just made my project that much better. So continuing on, here's the economic analysis of the oil usage. So this sort of just breaks down how much my school is spending on oil each year. And we have one building called Bellis Dixon, which is a wonderful building, state-of-the-art sustainable facility that uses wood pellet heating. However, the faculty homes and the dorms and most other class buildings are all run on oil combustible heating systems. And here are just a couple statistics that break down the greenhouse gas makeup of heating in New York City in particular. So if you scroll down a bit here, heating makes up 42% of New York City's total greenhouse gas emissions, which, I mean, that's definitely been a big factor for my project. It's just how much of an impact heating itself has on global emissions. And so here's some charts, fairly standard charts. Commercial and residential is the sector that I'm most focused on, because at boarding school, it's definitely a residential community. And yeah. So here is my alternatives page, which I like. It's definitely helped me out a lot, just looking through all of these economic incentives to put forward some initiatives. And it's how we got our solar field installed, is that there were tax incentives that backed up the installation of solar fields, and it just really it helps to look at stuff like this. So I mean, I looked into some heating systems, which most boarding schools are looking into as well. And what I looked into was geothermal heating, wood pellet heating, and hydronic heating. Each system is very unique in terms of installation, pros and cons. And I think some schools are using geothermal. I think it's that the Northfield Mount Herman School is using geothermal, and Lawrenceville, I believe, as well. And wood pellet heating is Hotchkiss. And hydronic heating is something I looked into because you can use it with solar field, so with a solar field. So I thought that was a very cool, uh, possibly affordable system that I could propose. So here are some tax incentives, and these tax incentives are probably the big three in terms of heating system. If you want to install a heating system and you want to get that involved in your own community, I mean, I'm sure it's not that difficult to find them. They're on the state website. Um, not too difficult. I think it was more difficult doing the research for each heating system and the pros and cons. So the last section of my website is just the get involved section, which encourages you to go and fill out your first and last name and your email address. You'll receive a Google form, and the Google form it'll be a little open ended survey. You can answer in a sentence or two about how you've been involved with sustainability in your own communities, what you would like to do with sustainability in your own community, and what you feel is holding you back from achieving more than you have already. So thank you. I hope you learned something from the sustainability fair today, and it was a pleasure to make a video for you guys. And yeah, I hope everybody's good despite the COVID times.